well, yes, let's talk about Russia, right? So the thing that's interesting from the foreign policy perspective is also to understand at the same time, out of nowhere, they started this Russian collusion narrative. It was absolute BS, right? Absolute BS. On a single shred of evidence, when Trump was in office, it was Russian collusion every day, back to back, trying to just get people convinced that Russia had interfered with our elections. And just basically, when Trump's on his way out, they go, okay, never mind, there's nothing here. They were doing, making everybody come in, asking questions, all of these things. Now, why were the Democrats obsessed with the Russian collusion narrative? Because the person that the country that likely orchestrated that entire campaign was China. The biggest threat to China is Russia. It's its next door neighbor and it's a nuclear power. So when you study geography and you realize, okay, here are the world powers, China could take over the world, but Russia would be a problem, right? The worst case scenario for China would be if America and Russia united, right? Trump would have done that. Trump would have gone in and sat down with Putin and come up and chopped it up and come up with some deals to work together. And what the Democrats forbade was allowing that to happen. So they murkied everything by saying Russian collusion, Russian collusion. God forbid Trump had a phone call with Vladimir Putin. They would have been like, it's Russian collusion, he's selling our country. But actually, it wasn't Trump selling our country to Russia. It was the Democrats in their brilliance making sure they could have enough time to get Trump out and to make sure that no relationships were established with Russia, because the Democrats have sold out our country to China.
Man, I hope somebody was taping this. These facts that Candace is dropping in this last like 8 minutes or so, it's been fire.